came into the room and she's like, look at my phone. And then I couldn't see it, so I had to look at mine. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, but I can't bet against Tom Brady. I have the Bucs winning 31-27 and Tom Brady going to his 10th championship.
Aaron Rodgers and his people were like, they listened to our episode and they said, hold our cheesehead or coat.
Donovan Mitchell, who right now looks to be a superstar.
Just amazing. And I don't care what the Red Sox got for trading Mookie Betts and David Price. The Dodgers, in my opinion, win it. I don't have to see what players they gave up.
Yeah, that's not just the Chiefs. That's Andy Reid. He knows the defenses so well because he's such a great offensive mind. That
well, you said you can't bet against Tom Brady, and as a Cowboys fan and what I just did last weekend, I am not going to bet against Aaron Rodgers.
It was a great series. Game 4 was one of the best games I've ever watched in my entire life.
It just goes to show the offense for the Dallas Stars could not keep up. And when the defense needed to step up, the Lightning's offense just overpowered them.
Chris Paul is one of the most underrated players of all time. He's been the best player wherever he goes, and that includes with the Rockets. Yeah, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, that's all I can really say. There's 2 of the top 5 players in the league, and they are very, very good.
Yeah, and I really think the Clippers' chance to win the championship was last year, and they were up 3-1 against the Denver Nuggets.
Hello, I'm Taylor Hearn, and you listen to the Outsiders' Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our MLB Opinions of the Week. Talks are starting to happen. No news on an in-person, or I think they did meet in person on January 24th. So no gaming on Zoom for the MLB today and MLB. I'm really curious about the idea. Someone had to be doing it, playing MLB The Show. I think maybe Castellanos, if he was involved, would be playing PS.
Yeah, maybe the owners were like, "Hey, you're not that good. I can't get a hit with you in MLB The Show."
I'd be interested too. What owners? Like, do the Rangers owners play PlayStation?
Oh, is that how they find out who they need to trade? And
I would love to see one of the Rangers owners play PlayStation. I think Chris Young, I'd be fine with him, but like a PlayStation owner or the owner actually.
yeah,
John Daniels would be funny. Your owner is relatively young, so I think he would be good at
oh yeah, 100%. I could see him. Yeah, I think I want to trade Gary Sanchez. I can't get a hit with him.
Yeah. Well, no, you can get hits. He just drops every ball at the plate.
Oh no, he definitely he hit 200 this season, so he definitely could not get that many hits.
Oh yeah. So, but into it, they met on the 24th. Then they said, "Yeah, let's do this again." And so they're starting to pick up ground. But from what I've been seeing, it's the luxury tax, like the cap numbers bothering the owners and players. They can't agree on it, so it's a glimmer of hope, but it's a small glimmer of hope as they still. It's probably like small talk. Yeah, I like the red jersey and I like cheese sandwiches. But then when you go like, hey, let's have the salary luxury tax at $245, no. And then they go back to their, I really like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so we can have that in the clubhouse. That's why I'm thinking. So,
yeah, someone was like, "We need complimentary graham crackers in the locker room."
I would like a red and blue jersey for the All-Star game.
I would like my team's name to be visible.
Not what that. I don't know what that stuff was. That's probably like one of the worst jerseys I've seen. But
oh, definitely.
Yeah, not the worst. I think the worst is probably Mavs neon, whatever that was, like the bright green and blue.
Oh, yeah, that one was terrible. The one that was mostly blue, right? But it had the
it was
neon
mostly
green.
Blue, but it had like neon green. I'm like, what are you? This is like me in 4th grade when I chose my outfit. Neon green with.
Yeah, it's the stuff your mom made you wear when you went out after dark to walk the dog or something.
Oh, that's a good point. Even though I never experienced that, That's a good point. I was like, my mom would not want me in neon colors, but when you're walking alone, so the car sees you.
Yep.
So we digress, but it'll be interesting. I really want the season to start on time because I think it'd be great. I hope, and then I think spring training is definitely cut. Like it's gonna be shortened because that's in a month, basically, or a little less.
A little less. Basically a month, but like less by like 2 days.
Yeah, and like there are still thousands of or hundreds of free agents that need to get signed. So like Clayton
Yeah.
Kershaw, Freddie Freeman,
Correa,
Correa, all
Rizzo,
Yankees. Freddie Freeman,
Castellanos,
Clayton Kershaw, Correa, those all Yankees.
Castellanos, maybe. I don't know.
Castellanos. You can give Castellanos and then trade Joey Gallo back to the Rangers.
I'd like that.
Yep.
Give us
Give me Joey
Corey
Gallo
Seager.
back. He doesn't. No.
Give us Corey Seager.
Seager's ours. Give me Corey Seager, but give us. I'll give you one of the
Kinda
prospects we
Fluffa?
get back. Yeah, I'll give you kind of Fluffa. Yes,
I'm down. Good defensive shortstop.
sure. I'll give you kind of Fluffa for Joey
Can
Gallo
actually
back.
get hits. Doesn't need
Isaiah
to walk.
Kenner Fluffa. If Isaiah Kenner Fluffa got a hit, I don't know. I'd buy a Gleyber Torres jersey.
You don't think he can get a hit?
He gets hits, but I was fine with the experiment. But now I think his best role would be a utility infielder, which I would love him to be for the Rangers. But if it gets me Joey Gallo, I'll trade him.
He hit 271.
Mm.
He didn't hit that many homers, but I'm totally fine with him not hitting that many homers. I just need to play good defense, and he consistently does that.
If you give me Joey Gallo for him, it's a done deal. We'll do it on the MLB PlayStation.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
If only I can find a way to download a roster that has Corey Seager and Simeon.
I know. It just, I don't think we're going to get an MLB The Show game until the players can actually agree to one. Because
Really?
without it, you can't have like the image and likeness of the player on it because it's owned by the MLB. But because the MLB hasn't signed the CBA, it just kind of, you can't have a game. You could have a game with fake players, I guess, or with past players, but not current.
That'd be fun. Like all-time teams. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I just signed Derek Jeter. You win.
Yeah. I do Ivan Pudge Rodriguez. But then I also read they were going to do like patches that you could sell and put on the jerseys. And was like, okay.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. That'd be a little bit weird. But I mean, some players do it. I mean, some people do it. Some people like the patches on their jersey. I just don't trust myself or anyone in my family enough to sew that onto the jersey nicely to where it looks like it was like that when I got the jersey. I just don't trust.
I do it on my jersey, but my jerseys are not the best. They're not MLB approved. But they're jerseys.
They count. They get the name
and
on
they're
it.
really good jerseys. So I'm totally fine with it. I wear my Joey Gallo jersey proudly. So
I do not have his jersey. I have a Judge jersey, a Sanchez jersey.
Yankees
and a
do not deserve Joey Gallo. They're mean
Joey
to him.
Gallo does not deserve the Yankees.
No, y'all are mean to him.
We're not mean.
Y'all, one of the Yankees writer wrote an article about how he dressed.
Well, that's just him. That's just the writer being a weirdo. That's not the entire Yankees fan
They don't
base.
deserve Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo deserves to come home, be welcomed with open arms.
Okay, he can go
just
there
swap
and
my
get.
jersey for him. You can have a Joey Gallo jersey when I get Joey Gallo back.
He needs to wear that neon stuff because he's always walking.
Yeah,
he's only walking.
Oh, hey, he's fine. He's a great defender. I know he wasn't great with the Yankees, but he's great with the Rangers.
Yeah, he was not the greatest.
But we'll see. We're starting to fill up the MLB episodes, and they're taking notice of our fixing baseball.
Hopefully.
So make sure to check out Fixing Baseball. We did 3 parts. 1 was problems, 2 was possible solutions, 3 was our solutions. So be on the lookout for that, and we will keep y'all updated on the lockout and its potential end. Hopefully it's impending in a few weeks. Fingers crossed. And then we'll talk more baseball, and we'll start getting to predictions, and we'll get rolling. Thank you for listening to Outsiders Opinions.